Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Guns Locked. I'm Gun to the Great. In this video we're just doing a quick little review of Lil Pump before he actually had his dreadlocks. This was requested because I didn't really cover it that much on the video of Lil Pump's dreadlocks. This is highly requested and I want to show you guys that I found some stuff. I dug deep and actually found some stuff of before he had dreadlocks, which is really hard to find. It took me about an hour and I try to find as much stuff as possible. So let's just jump straight into it. So first and foremost, I did see that before they were famous, they had a video on him and it shows some clips of him with his hair actually not in dreadlocks. And his hair is pretty much like a curly afro, but it's not like thick or coarse. And just skipping through this video, there's some shots of him just with like the curly afro. And his hair does stick up, so it is fro-like, but it's not thick like actual African hair. And there's only like 2 clips I really wanted to use from that video, so credits to them. But let's jump into some photos that I found on Instagram, the internet, and pretty much everywhere. So here's a super throwback. Well, I guess it's not that much of a throwback since he's only 16 right now, but this is him in middle school and he just has like a buzz cut and you can't tell if his hair is thick or what right here. He just has a brush to the front, I guess, and it's really short, probably not even an inch right here. Actually, it's definitely not an inch right here, and it doesn't even look like how he does now. He's grown up a lot since middle school and he's changed a lot. And then moving on to this next photo, you can see that he's rocking that curly afro, and naturally his hair wouldn't stand up, so he had to have picked his hair out to get it like this. And it is possible if you kind of had thick hair and it's curly or wavy, you can pick it out and it turns into an afro. But the thing is, it's hard to emulate African dreadlocks when you have that kind of hair. But besides that photo, this is when someone actually stole his ID, and it's pretty much him again with the buzz cut, and he does look a little older right here. So I am assuming that he's only been growing his hair for maybe 2 years, because he does look kind of old right here considering that he's only 16 right now. So I'm assuming he's grown his hair for 2 years, 3 years the most. Next photo is a pull from a video, and it's with the curly afro, and you can just see how big his curls actually are. And it just goes to show that you can get dreadlocks with this type of hair. It's just crazy seeing the complete difference of how he looks with his hair like this and how he has it with dreadlocks, because it is a complete change, especially with the blonde dye and the pink hair dye. Now here's another picture when he is super young. Looks like he's probably 8 or 9 right here, and with the same buzz cut. It seems like he had this hairstyle for a really long time until he actually did grow it out into a little afro, and then he went from the afro to the dreadlocks. He did choose a really weird method on how he got his dreadlocks. If you want to watch a video on how he got his dreadlocks, you can just watch the video, a few videos before this one. Now moving on to this next photo, he looks like he's about 9 or 10 right here, and as you can tell, like I said before, how you have to pick out your hair when it's this texture in order to get the afro. This is his hair not picked out and it's just laying down, and that's what it looks like. It's just really curly and really wavy. This is a perfect picture to represent how his hair looked like before he got dreadlocks. And moving on to these next few photos, this is probably when he's 13 and 14. This one's like his hair is a little longer, probably a little like half an inch or almost an inch right here. And then the next photo is when his hair is getting into the afro. So this is when he started growing out his hair, I'm assuming. And this, I'm not sure what the date is on this, but I'm pretty sure it's when he was probably 14. A little bit of facial hair. Right now he does have quite a bit of facial hair for being 16 years old. Here's an interesting photo of when he was super young and he has his hair braided, and it's pretty cool to see how his hair was actually braided before he actually got dreadlocks. And this is when you could just tell he's just really young right here, probably like 5 or 6. And then he waited 10 years and then he got dreadlocks. Now moving on to this next photo, bouncing forward again, he's probably 13, 14 right here, and I'm just guessing on the ages here, but his hair is at like the inch length again, and this is probably when he started growing out his hair. Now on to the last photo, nothing interesting here, just another short hairstyle. It's just crazy to see how far his hair came and to see how much his hair has changed with the times. But guys, that's Lil Pump's hair before the dreadlocks, and I thought this video was a great idea after it was requested, so thank you so much for requesting the video. And if you guys want to see anybody else before they had dreadlocks, I'll definitely try to dig deep and find photos and videos, whatever I can find. So guys, please drop a like on this video, please subscribe if you guys are not already, please subscribe to my second channel, link is always in the description. Other than that guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.